Hello and welcome to the most ambitious multiplayer game I have ever tried to run. We've got 47 players in this multiplayer, and yeah, we've also got the mod that changes all of the world to be broken up into itty bitty pieces, and it's gonna be pretty good, I hope. Kinda hoping that we don't have any desync massive issues, but otherwise I think it's going to run just fine. So, what's the situation at the start? Well, of course you can see all of these countries, but you don't know who's playing who, so I've arrayed this lovely image right here. There's a lot of countries. This is the player map mode that I painstakingly put together for every single nation. We've got all the way from Mauritania in North Africa, all the way over to Anuradhapura and Maurya in India. So yeah, a lot of players, a lot of countries, and you can see on this image here, I've also named them all. So Mauritania, Massilia, North Africa, Greece, there's a bunch of countries there, Italy, a bunch of countries, Anatolia, Egypt, Arabia and the Levant, Parthia, Tibet, Persia, and finally also India. So a lot of countries, and well, let's just hope that it all runs smoothly. I will be the observer. I had an awful lot of fun in the back end of the last season of the community multiplayer being the observer, and I thought I would give it another shot. So yes, I will be able to see everything, and I'll be able to see every war, every little bit of diplomacy. I'll be able to notice it, and all the other players, they will not. We are running with a mod. It is a merger of the two mods that we ran previously, 1.3 UI mod and the hidden information mod. So say you are playing as Lucania and you want to know how many men Thrace has, well, you can't. Say you wanted to know how much money Syria has, well, you can't. It's fantastic, I love it. It very much improves the diplomatic game, in my opinion. A couple of other changes as well. In the ledger, if you want to change your governor policies, you can do it through here now. So, say you have this province of Apulia, it's got 0 cultural unity, you can see it here. Well, I can just change the cultural assimilation here. Obviously I can't do it because I'm an observer, but you get the idea. It's very, very nice indeed. Alright, welcome to the third community multiplayer for Imperator Rome. We are playing with like 45, 46 players, something like that, in a very broken up world, and let's just go. And hopefully this is all going to work out just fine. Fingers crossed. Want to unpause. Go, go, go. We're going to stay on speed 1 for a moment, just to hope that we don't have any crashes, but it seems to be perfectly fine. Oh my, never mind. There's the first. With this many players, though, that's kind of expected. And there's the second. They cannot join, but I'm not pausing the game. Having a look at the player map mode, it is very, very packed with an awful lot of players all across the world. We have locked out Iberia, Gaul, and Britain, and they can come in on probably the second session, or if we have enough people dying this session and hot joins are stable enough, we'll get them in here as well. But for now, these places are locked off. You cannot expand into Gaul, Iberia, or Britain, or Germany. So that's fine. Syracuse is already at war. That is very quick indeed. Who are you at war with, sir? He has declared war on Akragas. That should be a very simple war for him. Not a problem there whatsoever. I want to do some things. I want to turn off all of these. I just want to see people's countries and the wars that they're in. And yeah, you can tell there's a lot of countries. Sparta, also at war. He has declared upon the AI nation of Messenia. That shouldn't be too difficult for him either. Alexandria Dragiane, which is somewhere around here, has also declared war. This time, oh, that might be a little bit more than you can chew. That is a big war for you. Good luck, sir. Other than that, that is everyone that's at war. Unless someone else has declared recently. No, they haven't. Well, good luck with this one. Is it just Aracosia? Sorry, is it just you that's joined the war? No, you've also dragged in Alexandria Area and Drangiana. Okay, you might be okay then. Right. Well, that is very interesting. Let me just open this chat up here. There we go. So, what are we expecting from this game? Well, I think first off, people are either going to try their hardest to knock out their player neighbors as quickly as possible, or the more passive players will try and eat up the AI, become strong, and then have bigger wars. I think both will be quite fun. We'll be able to watch both kinds of playstyle. At the moment, we've only got the 3 countries at war. I guess the 3 countries that have realized that there is this summon war council button, or maybe the war council isn't giving them the right thing. Countries I think one should watch out for. Etruria is played by Vespasian, who've played with him in many an MP, and we know he is a damn good player. He has currently got no claims, which is interesting. I thought he'd have a claim on Rome by now at least. Jake in Attribute 10, we've played with him in the last MP, and it looks like he's massing on the Armadoi border. His goal is to form media first off, which means he needs these cities from Armadoi and Media. So that'll be his target. Has he got any allies yet? Adiaben, Kelanai, Artshak, Partshunak, and well, that's quite a few allies actually. Massilia is also one to watch out for. That's Hans Gruber. He played the Judea game, Judaic country in the last game, and I think he's going to be wanting to expand here as quickly as possible. Ooh, there is a player war. Pisuria is at war. Who are you at war with? Parnia, naturally. So, have your allies actually joined you in this war? There we go. Click on you. Parnia is at war only with Pisuria. Very interesting indeed. So who declared this war then? Pisuri aggression against Parnia, I think? Yeah, it's definitely Pisuri aggression against Parnia. Very interesting. And he definitely took the stability hit for it as well. He's trying to knock out Parnia immediately. As I said, very different styles of warfare. Persis, Flowfire, and Gera are also at war. And they're at war with each other. I think also I see Babylon is also involved here. So we've got Persis, Babylon and Gera have allied one another, and they're trying to take out Persis. We've also got an awful lot of countries involved in this war, all the way up here. So that is something to keep an eye on. Have we got anyone else at war now? Nope, just the same countries as before. Okay. Actually going to have a look in here. Belisarius wants to rejoin. I'm going to pause it for him, actually. I hope we can get Belisarius in. Hey, Belisarius, how you doing?
Hey, sorry, I popped into your channel and I saw you were like fucking live casting, so like slowly back out. But
it's alright, you would be able to speak there anyway.
Oh. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
That one's locked for everyone. But yeah, let me know when you're in. I will unpause it.
Alright, so it's literally just loaded up. I just want to see the dates, 22nd. Yeah,
Yes.
you should be able to go for it.
Alright, well, good luck. Hopefully you don't crash again.
Fingers crossed. Thanks a mil.
No worries. Alright, so this war. Babylon, let's watch it from his perspective, because it looks like the war is over in this region. He actually declared war on the Seleucids, who allied Persis and Antiochia Persica. He brought in Gera as an ally. So it looks like Persis is just trying to hamper their growth, perhaps? Which is very, very interesting. Definitely, if you are Babylon, you definitely want to take out the Seleucids early on. Because, I mean, let's be fair, you want these cities. You want to form Babylon, not because your name will change, but because your country color will change. This country color is filth. It's just objective nasty shit. So yeah, you want to get rid of that immediately. So taking on Seleucids, best first bet. As well, Seleucids have an awful lot of pops as well. 344 versus your 336. So you could double in size if you were to full annex them. Persis are sending troops. I wonder if they've got some kind of agreement that, I don't know, let me eat this and I'll let you eat some of this, maybe? I don't know. But we shall see. Ep1 is at war with Armadoi, whatever. He's brought in a lot of allies. He went to war with Armadoi, Hyrcania, Heraclea, Media, and Apamen-Ragien. Got a joiner there as well. He could really expand if he managed to take all of this. He could really do well for himself. Absolutely. Any more? Iberia is at war with Colchis. Let's have a look at this one, see who you are actually fighting. Oh, that's big. He's brought in Armenia and Syracuse on his side. He's at war with Colchis, Lygia, Trapezus, and Karen. So, good luck to him there. We've got Syracuse still at war, that's fine, we've seen that. Sparta still, we've seen that. Taulantia has just declared war. Upon whom? That looks like Corcyra. Yes, it is. So, Corcyra and Arcarnia. Did you declare this war? I can't imagine you did. Nope, Epirus declared the war. And you have said, yes, sir. How high do you want me to jump, sir? Let's go and check on this Alexandria Dragiane, or Drangiani, whatever, war. It's going well so far for the Alexandrians. They have defeated their enemies and are moving forward. Good stuff for them. I don't see any wars in India just yet. But I think I want to focus on here. This seems to be the most interesting player war right now. We'll have a look actually quickly over the Parnia one. Parnia versus Pisuria. At the moment, it looks like Pisuria have been sent packing by the Parnians. But there is another attack coming in. That's not going to work. You might want to stop those. You might not want to attack there. Yeah, I thought so. Well, good luck with that. Back to Babylon. Elam are sieging the provincial capital. I would, if I was Babylon, try and snipe that. You want this territory. And he's not going to give you it. Although, yeah, he actually would not give you it. He'd have a direct border with it because of this crossing. So, yeah. Go stand on there with 10,000 and steal the siege. Persis, lots of troops down here getting through this hill fort. That's a choke point you don't want them to go through. That'll be something to watch out for. Pure Emerald, I don't know who you are, but whatever, you can join. As long as you don't join in, like, the wrong country. So let me just have a look at the player map mode again. Still no one up here? Good. That's all I really need to know. There's no expansion for anyone around here. Sparta's only managed to siege the one province so far. They are currently sieging the capital of Messenia, though, so he's going to expand quickly enough. Ep1, how's your war going so far? Got 14,000 men, and I think his enemies have sort of managed to coalesce somewhat, and he's getting attacked. He's got a very, very bad general. He will lose this fight. Especially if, yeah, all 16,000 come in. Oh, you need to go together. Come on. At the moment, 17,000, 23,000. That is not enough. You do not have enough, good sir. Got one horse archer being recruited. Yeah, you need more than that, mate. Alright. Babylon has moved over here and stolen the siege. Good man. Exactly what I said he should do. It's almost like he's watching the stream. Hey, James, thank you very much for the diamond, man. Thank you very much. Right, so you're still stuck on that siege. That's fine. Is there any more wars? Athens is at war, and so is Etruria. So Athens first. He has decided to attack the three nations north of him, Megara, Tanagra, and Thebes. He should be able to win that, hopefully. Although, 10,000 enemy troops, but you've only got 8,000. Did you bring in any allies? Just Elis. Well, if Elis doesn't get around here, and I don't think they will because they don't have a port. There we go. That's what you need, more allies. Good stuff. And then over to Etruria. I assume this is going to be Rome. As soon as it's decided, yes. They have decided to attack Rome. This is going to be a very easy fight for him. Better general, hill fort, but you've managed to... I mean, he's not going to... He can escape you, so you need to stop and force march there. You want this fight, you don't want it to be here. Oh, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. What other wars are there? Thrace is at war. Is it going to be Byzantium? Yes, it is. That should be a fairly easy fight for them unless there's more troops. Chalcedon, Chios, and Kyzikos have also joined the war, so maybe he's going to expand quite rapidly, or maybe not. He hasn't brought in any friends. If I was him, Pergamon would be the prime target for a friendship, and say that this would be the border. That's what I would do. I don't know whether he's going to do that, though. We'll see. What else we got going on? Elis is at war. Yes, he's joined Athens. Fair enough. Any new ones that I haven't seen yet? Ep1 we've seen. Babylon we've seen. Turdetania. Turdetania. Where the bollocks is Turdetania again? Players, map mode. You should not have joined here. This was not allowed. I don't know if there's a way that I can kick him either. That's not part of the game. Well, let me go and talk to him. What's his name? Kappa. Where is he? I don't see him anywhere, so that's not good. No idea. Well, fuck it. You won't be in here next week. Alright, so let's go and have a look back at this Babylon war. I still think this is the more interesting war to look at. At the moment, Babylon is very much winning this war. I mean, he might have a deal here for to give Persis some land, but I doubt it. I mean, he needs this territory to form Babylon, and that's not something he would want Persis to have. Persis, on the other hand, they want to form... go to Persis. They want to form Persia. That's gonna be a stretch. They have two of them, but they need much more than that. So I would let Babylon take this just to get rid of the country color. Let him have it or kill him. That's your options. Let's have a look at Ep1. Has he managed to defend against the large armies? Yes, he has. Now he's going for the hill fort of Cheropolis. So that's probably for the best. Anyone else? Turdetania, yeah, really annoying. Oh, Andra managed to get in. Perfect. Pure Emerald is in Andra now. And he is allied with Anuradhapura. The other players here, Alupa. He's got some allies here. Boja is a player as well. So there's a player alliance. Another player here is Maurya, who is at war with an awful lot as well. I don't see any player allies here, though. Yeah, but these two being allied, that's going to be something to watch out for. Got Sang over here in Madra. They have allied with the player down here in Alexandru Limen, so that could work out well. Player alliances are always more reliable, though they can bite you in the ass, as I know myself. Babylon here still fine. Gera, are they getting involved? Do I see any Geran armies around? Let's swap to your perspective and have a look. Gera. Well, they got their boats here. Maybe they got troops on the boats. I don't know. Their Persis armies, Alexandria Perdos, Elam. There's the Geran army, 8,000 marching into Ampi. You'd want to try and take this on, but that would be quite dangerous. That would be very, very dangerous. Alright, what are there? Pontus is at war. Let's have a look. So he's at war with Amisos and Kotiora and Paphlagonia and Sinop. None of his allies have joined him yet. Hopefully he'll get like Galatia and Cappadocia involved. But he'd want to get them in soon, because he is outnumbered. He would lose this war, if nothing else that changes. Yeah, you definitely need your allies, mate. Call them in. How is this Rome war going? He is finally sieging Veii, so that is good. Rome has called in a bunch of little vassals as well, although I don't think they're actually vassals in this. I think they have been given their freedom. Yes, they have. They just decided that they liked Etruria and they wanted to ally again. So Etruria, his allies, Umbria and Frentania. That makes sense. Other players in the region, we got Sulky, who have what looks like no allies right now. Though they do have a CB on Rome. That is interesting. CB on Etruria, Rome, Umbria. That must be a... that has to be some kind of mission that they had. We've got the Syracuse player who is friends with Lucania and just people around here. We've got a Samnium player who has allied with Lucania. And it seems like we're going to see a lot of pain and death in this particular area of the map. There is quite a lot of players. We've also got the Macedon player at war. They have gone to war with Pelagonia and I assume Thessaly as well. Oh, and Paeonia. That's an interesting one. Do you have any friends? Thrace. The age-old friendship. Is Thrace helping you? He's got his own shit to deal with, so that would be a solid no. Though it seems you've probably got this under control. This is just, these were all sieged by the fort, so it makes sense that these all fell. Looks like he's gone up from this direction, so. He's got an awful lot of troops, though. 10,000 here, 8,000, another 3,000, and then a further, what is that? 3,000, yeah, he's sorted. He's got a lot of troops. Absolute ton of troops. Lovely. Right, let's have a look back at the Babylon War. I keep going back to this because this is probably the most interesting ones, actually, a player what's going on properly. This Pisuria War actually looks like Parnia is being pushed a bit. I mean, Parnia do have some friends, but they've got a lot of enemies as well. Let's have a look. So, on the Parnian side, sorry, on the Pisurian side, we've got 21,000 manpower, 27 cohorts, mostly intact as well. On the Parnian side, we have 29 cohorts, 32,000 manpower, and relatively intact armies as well. Though I will say, he is broken away, or he's split apart from his allies, and there are forts here, so these guys can march through each other's land, no problem at all. There has to be some, you know, they need to coalesce here in Xanthia, really wreck them, and then move south. Because, yeah, they're being defeated in detail, let's say. Babylon's still at war. Let's have a look. Anyone else? Madra, they're at war. And they are at war with Tiny Little Nation. Not interesting. We've got Himjar at war. This is Nate. He's at war with Saba and Kataba. He's allied Ma'in. and he's also allied Hadramut. So yeah, just getting rid of those. Probably end up breaking one of the alliances and attacking them next. Makes sense.